Chris from Fraser Valley Adventure Riders, and we're going to be riding up to Mount Thurston, so we may be encountering some snow. We're just heading up the Rider Lake Road now. We're waiting for another rider here. He's on a KLR, a bit of a pig, so we might have to wait a bit. Riding here with Sandy Matthews on his KLR 690, and a new friend here named Doug, who we've lost. And he's riding a KLR 650. We may have to take our time through these twisties, but this is a great road. If you're in Chilliwack, you just want to ride some twisties, there's some good roads up here. Alright, looks like I'm leading. I actually don't know the way though, so I can only lead for a bit. Sandy's kind of guiding the trail. Oh, got some people on the road here. Hello. Oh. Just about laid her down there. It's slippery. Alright, skidding the tires a little bit there. Just didn't want to stall the motor. Hopefully Doug's doing okay. Yeah, this is kind of pretty out here. Beautiful Pacific Northwest. It's pretty nice that you can have a trail that's really maybe 10 minutes from home, 15 on a slow day, and you can ride like this. Oh, look at that. Nice doe there. Just don't want to hit one. Sandy's following me. The problem with Doug is he doesn't have a headlight. Somebody's too far back, we can't even see him. I don't know what that was. It was a cool bird. So, it's hard to see him. Just that headlight's on back order. Another camper up here. Good camping spots up here. You're on your own out here. Too many people bugging you, and it's free. So you can pull off a lot of these places here. And seeing a 10C told me I didn't have an SD card. Kind of scared me. Thought it fell out. Apparently didn't, but it disengaged or couldn't read it. I'm not sure. That's not good. It's going to be an inherent problem if that's doing that all the time. Definitely change my view of this thing, so we'll see if that happens again. I'll let you know. There's more campers up here. So, yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. My camera said it had no SD card. It was filming and all of a sudden it said no SD card, so I thought it fell out. It didn't, but just it bounced a little bit. So today I'm riding with the backpack. I got one of these Columbia tent bags. I don't know what it's called, but it looks like a tent. It's a pretty good backpack. It tears a little easy, but it fits really well, and it fits really tight, which is nice. It doesn't bounce around, so it's been okay. It's better than riding with big panniers. greasy here. Alright, so this is the Chilliwack Lake, or Chilliwack River here. This is a gorgeous spot here, actually. It is really moving right now. So, we've had a lot of snow this year, a lot of rain. Pretty miserable winter. We're paying for it now. This river's getting high. There's actually talking flooding this year, so really hope that doesn't happen. Makes for a pretty scenery. There is a lot of great fishing on this river, and fishing season, this place will be packed with campers fishing here again. I don't know what the deal with these campsites are, but I think they're free. They're not provincial, that's for sure. That one apparently is full. So Doug's hanging in there. Good for him. So speeding up a bit. You're still going about 40k. Sandy a little bit. Oh, turning here. You see it? Yep. Alright, Mount Thurston Forest Service Road. This is where it gets fun. So we're going to be climbing some serious vertical today. We're going to have our hand cranked on the throttle, I bet, a lot of the time, or we are going to get stuck. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see how Doug does. See how I do. Sandy's going to want to show off a bit with his brand new KLR 690. Let's ride the more enduro version of the bike here of us all. I'm definitely the biggest bike of the bunch. More than 100 pounds on all these guys. Plus a bunch of crash gear that they don't have because they're dirt bikes. Nice job there, Sandy. This is a great little trail. I'll have to do this again. Alright, I wonder if we're got a little berm there. All good?
All good. No problem.
All right. So all right, got my front tire off the ground there a little bit. That's fun. This bike is not particularly great at wheeling. I think it's my clutch. It appears to be slipping a little bit. But if the landscapes help you out, you might as well take it. So if you're riding, planning on taking one of these F650s off-road, don't cheap out on your bash plate. I bought the Givi one here. It's been pretty good, but I'm kind of wondering if it was the best idea, if I should have bought. There's a few other ones that were a little bit beefier, I think. Might not have been a bad idea to go that route. Starting to climb some elevation here. There's a little steeper here. This bike's actually handling really well. These tires are digging in well. Got a water bar here. Handled that one okay. That's the problem there. Had to drop it at first, so I wouldn't have enough guts to get around that corner. Now I'm over under geared here. It's these corners that are the problem. You can't, at least I can't hold enough speed. Not a good enough rider. Drop a gear. It's not always convenient to drop a gear, and I don't have enough power to power slide with these seconds, so I'm in a bad predicament. All right, I don't know if Doug's getting up here. You got to keep your throttle pretty wide open to climb this. Woo!
Trail.
That's awesome. Look at that. What's that river there? Yeah. Is that the firing range? What is that big field there? Yeah. I think I was up that trail the other day. Across the... Yeah. Is that off Folly Lake? Yeah, that's where I was. It's a nice trail too. This is better though. Are you leading? Hey, got some company up here. I don't know. Alright, that was pretty steep. And sideways, so not the best way to enter it. That, I can feel my tire in the rear sliding a bit. There must be a bit of mud in it. But it's up here. This is going to be fun coming down. This is really sustained. Controlling speed is going to be the issue. Oh, got a water crossing here. That was awesome.
Kind of a rock area as you come up here.
Yeah.
A little challenging.
All right. Sandy says this is going to get a bit more challenging. We'll see. All right. Gets a bit rocky here, I think. Oh. Ha! Need help? Did you go down? There's a guy. Did you walk it down or what did you do? All right. What's that up there? Pickup truck. It's as far as he got. Yikes. Huh. Another bad day. Good job, Doug. Oh, come on. This bike is definitely lacking tractor factor. So it needs speed to keep going. It stalls so quickly. I'm gonna have a hard time riding behind Doug here actually. So I can't ride as slow as him. gonna have to pass him somewhere. This is gonna be hard to ride behind him. Some roots here. Oh, there's snow. Oh, we've got snow line. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, this is interesting. Well, see how far we can go. There's snow already, and I think we got a ways to go still, so hopefully we get enough sun here that it's melted. But you can see why we have so much water in the river. I don't think... Oh, that was a hard one. I'm off the front. Do not want to go down here. Holy smokes. The snow line is coming into play here. I don't know if we're going a whole lot farther. Well, I don't have a dirt bike, and this looks like more than I can do. Fortunately, this may be the end of our road. The problem is I've got to get down here. I don't know if you can see, but this is quite steep. I don't even know if I can put the stand on and get off the bike right now. Probably not. Sandy's going for a bit of a walk. But I don't think this is happening unless we hike it. I'd like to get my camera out and take a few pictures up here though. Without dropping it. I think that's probably going to hold. What do you think there, Doug?
I think I should switch to my trials bike.
Yeah. Just checking. So, back it into there, you think? What do you think? Back it into there and try and turn around there? Huh? Like that? Like this? Huh? All right, I'm around.
That's a beast, Chris.
It's wanting to bump start right now. What's that? All right. Well, that's how you get a bike around. On a narrow, snow-covered path like this. Huh. Learn something new every day. Yeah, that's what you do. That's how you turn a bike around. Whoa. I just wonder if I can get my leg over without it falling on me. Yeah, just in case. Well, I can get up on top of it too. It's a good idea. All right. All right, I am turning my ABS off. Here we go. I'm not even going to ride it. I'm just going to use the clutch to get down here. That's a good idea. I'm just skiing with my foot and using the clutch to put myself down. I learn things every day. This is working. I'm not down the side of the cliff. So we made it about 3/4 of the way up Thurston, and we hit too much snow. So we're descending now. I'm going to pass you on the right. I can't go this slow. Sliding the tires here. It's pretty rocky here. It's pretty loose. Pip, if you're watching this video, that's my wife, by the way. Sorry. I hope you're not freaking out. We got down, no problem. This is probably the limit of what I'll be doing for a while, so if you're okay with this, and you're probably okay with most stuff I'm going to be riding. For everyone else, I know I'm a wuss. But it's new, it's fun. If, oh, that's what happened when you bottom out. All right, glad I'm wearing knee pads. I just bashed my knee into my crash bar there when it stalled. They're pretty handy though. I can just rest my knees against them and I'm pretty secure in this coming downhill like this, I feel. So I am applying brake. So I'm basically going as slow as I can because this bike is falling because of gravity. Little counter steer there. Oh, and I bump started it. The problem I have, if I let out the clutch, I'm going too fast. If I keep it in, I stall. Finding that place where it's happy is not easy. I think with that lower sprocket on the front, I'll be in better shape. Here I'm just motor braking the whole way down with my rear brake as well. I don't know if it translates how steep this is, but it's, for me, it's steep. Alright. Alright, but whatever goes up must come down, and that's where we're finding ourselves now. We climbed this, so we gotta get up it. Let's see if I can not stall it this time. Keep some throttle. And good. I bash my knees again. This is a bit hairy here. This is actually really tiring on the hands. Means I'm putting way too much force on these handlebars. So I'm going to try and just grip them a little less tight. So I'm going as slow as I can. This bike just wants to keep going. Hopefully nobody's crashed behind me. This is going to be interesting. And I'm down. And I'm not. Now I'm going to kill it. I might need some help here. I'm gonna wait. I don't think I'm getting it up very easily here. Well, there's the side preview of my bike, whether you can see or not. Getting a bit of a wash here. Apparently I'm going a lot faster than they are. I saw this at a motorbike show. I don't think I'm getting it up. I need a hand. So this is why you ride with a friend. Who knows how long I'd be stuck here. Now let's have a look at my bash plate while I'm sideways. You can see that big knock I took there. And one there as well. Might need a hand. It's hard, the front end bottoms out as soon as I hit it. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Sandy. All right. Well, hopefully nothing broke there. There was a few sharp rocks, so I better make sure I haven't cracked a casing here. If you're watching this, are you sure you want an adventure ride? This is what you get. That's the adventure part of it, though. Picking your bike up in a stream. And I'm really happy I got some buddies here today. So I'll have to stay clear of this track on my own. I'm hoping to do it again in the next little while. Once the snow goes away, we got another one here, so I'm going to wait for it. That was better. So pretty happy with this RAM mount here in front of me. Taken quite a few falls with this phone and it's been totally secure. Lets me keep my phone charged. We got one of those power things there, USB chargers. And yeah, it's pretty handy. I'm gonna just throw the maps on here. Oh, that's not what I want. Nope, I don't want that either. Oh well. Probably pretty stupid to be touching my phone right now, so I won't. Oh, that was a rock. That one was just thrown up though, so that's not a big deal. Alright, so most of the way down, had a bit of a break there. Doug's brakes spoiled, so his hydraulics actually, he said, were boiling, so he had no brakes coming down here, which is kind of scary, so Yeah, dragged it down just with the clutch, and the bike turned off, so saved a little gas, which is good. They should be good now. Can't see him now, but he's riding middle now, so I'm riding lead. Sandy's behind, so he'll make sure he's fine. But this so far has been a good day. This little Beamer's done really well. I don't know if it's made for roads like that, but she managed. Beat her up a little bit on the bottom though, but she's still running. Feels good still. It's a little steep here. If I had to stop, I wouldn't be able to. Here we are again, we come down. We switched bikes here, so I'm still on mine, but Sandy switched with Doug. He's giving him his KLR just because it's got more brakes. Sandy doesn't use brakes, so he doesn't need them anyway, so pretty impressed actually. He's pulled ahead of me on that old KLR, so he's not averse to pushing it. There he is there. So I was messing around with the camera a little bit. It said there was no SD card again, so I don't like that. I reset the camera and restarted it, or turned off the camera and restarted it, and it's working now. That's a real pain when you're coming down a hill that's pretty bumpy. You don't want to take hands off your wheels. So Cena, what are you doing? Why is it doing that? So I don't see anyone behind us, so I don't know what Doug's doing, but hopefully he makes it down. He's got a lot of bike now, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, now I did not buy the gripper seat on this Seat Concept seat, and I'm wondering if I'm regretting that, because I keep sliding right down to the front. Alright, so we're nearing the end of our ride here. We went as far as we could on the Thruxton Trail, or Thurston Trail, whatever, the Thurston Mountain. Kind of a bummer we didn't summit it. I'm gonna get wet here. But it was a good day. It was a really good day. Wasn't too long of a ride though. The bike did fairly well. A couple spills, no damage done, so that's always a good thing. You know what? Kind of funny. Both Sandy and I have both spilled. Doug in the back there hasn't. So maybe there's something about going slow. To each their own. I'm going to learn a few things today. Learned how to get down a really steep incline on a very narrow pathway. How to spin the bike around. More comfortable riding downhill on some pretty loose, rocky trails and cross some pretty deep water bars. So I don't know if those will translate in the video, but they were a little bit of a challenge there. So that was something good today. Actually rode with a backpack today, and I didn't mind it at all. It's right loaded, so I've got a camera in there. I'll probably post a few pictures today of our ride. I got my D5300 Nikon. Hello. With my 35mm lens on there, so we'll see how that turns out. And that's better. I had some food and some tools that actually came in handy. Needed them for that little KLR there. We had some stuff come loose on it, so it's worth bringing. It sure fills up fast. Got a pump in there. I got a camera. Woo! A few tools in case you need to repair a tire. That's about it, and it's full. Really weigh me down. Standing up, it doesn't seem to bother me, so it might be the way to go, to ride with a backpack rather than having something bounce around on the bike and driving me nuts. Last ride I had those panniers on, and everything was just loose inside them, and it was like they were in like a tumble cycle. And everything was everywhere. There's liquid mist all over the place. My lemonade blew up, and broke a flashlight, or so I'm not doing that again. So I've ordered in some test pannier bags. So they go inside the pannier. You fit 2 per pannier. That lets you keep things kind of in a secured manner. So hopefully that helps. They're not bouncing around and throwing themselves around. What else did I order today? So, water ballers. I also ordered myself that Rotax 1.75 gallon tank and the mounting bracket. So that should help. Should give me close to 500 kilometers of range, which should take me almost anywhere before I need a gas station. We're doing about 60k here, and this bike is about at its max suspension at this speed. Really seriously considering adding or changing the springs out. Follow McSandy again. Surprisingly, the throttle actually works on that bike. We thought it was stuck. Give him some space so I can see what I'm doing.